What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey. Period. Period. I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at Money Sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. All right. All right, I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anybody's thinking about you. Okay, also time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? All right, it is 12:27 equal 39. Thank you, Ascended Masters. And it is 6:55 over there on my stove. Feel free to look up any angel numbers mentioned in this video. Definitely check out the Aquarius reading that I did before this one, because I'm seeing a lot of the same synchronicities, a lot of the same cards. So you could be dealing with the Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Also, if you guys are in Milwaukee and you guys would like to get y'all nails done, check out this girl named Denasia. I don't know her Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if she wanted those like linked in here, but her YouTube is called Nay Beauty Hair and Nails. Okay, she did my nails. She always does my nails. So if you guys ever wanted to inquire about getting your nails done and you're in the city of Milwaukee, definitely click that link in the description box below. Okay, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, Ascended Master, Soul Family, Twin Flame Family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Aries for March 1st through the 7th. Can I please get a message for my Aries? I feel like y'all jigging around the city. I feel like y'all making a lot of moves. Y'all getting out the house. I feel like y'all having fun. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could also be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. I feel like y'all just kind of like on y'all boss shit. I feel like Sagittarius wanted to pop out, so we got that. Boom. Yeah, I feel like it's a sense of like jigging around the city. Like you got some complex shit going on. You know, I feel like you got a little bit of money, but you're trying to make a lot of shit shake. You're trying to make something come into fruition. I feel like for some of y'all trying to get a business plan started. Some of you guys are saving up for a trip. Some of you guys are taking off on a flight at like 5:03 in the morning. I said 5:03 in the morning, so that could be 8 in the morning because that equal 8. You could be getting home at like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But I feel like it's a sense of kind of like maybe somebody is flying you out for some kind of career. And this is like, I feel like before your fame come, there's some kind of healing that needs to take place. I feel like there's some kind of family argument or something that's been like creating tension. I just want to show y'all how these cards, like, how they feel. Like that. So that's kind of like the way that I was seeing it. It's kind of like a moon and then 2 crescent stars as the ears. So this is like needing to listen to the moon. You could be a Capricorn. Definitely check out the video Howling at the Moon for Capricorns if you haven't already and you're dealing with the Capricorn or you have that in your chart. But for me, this is pretty much like voyaging to something new. This could be like a traveling stripper. This could be traveling for work. You could be a travel agent. You could help people like book flights. You could help people find flights. Also, I feel like with the number 23 right here, this is about change. This is about a tower moment. This is about commitment. Commitment to your purpose. Commitment to... I just heard crickets. 333, thank you, Ascended Masters. This is going back to your childhood, going back to a part of your life where like you was having fun, where you was fun and you free. I feel like for some of y'all focus on y'all money. A lot of y'all are focused on your assets and making some kind of dream come into fruition, making something come true. For some reason, I feel like there's a sense of kind of like needing to change your perception. It's kind of like, yeah, this fame and shit could be here. You can have this. But it's kind of like, I don't feel like you're growing emotionally. I feel like you staying stuck in some kind of emotion, some kind of turmoil, some kind of heartbreak. It's kind of like, yeah, you getting your money. But I told you I could be dealing with the Cancer. But I feel like it's kind of like you forgot to nurture yourself, or maybe you're not nurturing yourself enough. I feel like maybe you've nurtured so many other people in the past that has stunted your own healing process. 422 equal 4, 4 equal 8, 8, equal 8, I think you're in the Masters. And you have the 8 at the bottom of the deck with intimacy, right? With the 7, and this is literally my birthday, July 8, 7/8, with the Cancer card right here, right? So this is kind of saying like your birthday, like, okay, so that's what, and then the music stopped as soon as I said that, your birthday. So 444, thank you, Ascended Master. This is somebody needing to tap into their birth charts, needed to tap into their purpose, needing to find out what their purpose is. So 5 plus 7 equal 3, 3 plus 8 equal 38 equal 11, the beginning. Okay, cool. So I feel like this is somebody, The music real life stopped. Like, 505, thank you, Cindy Masters. Experiencing interruptions? Find out why. Experiencing interruptions. Okay, so I feel like somebody is experiencing a lot of interruptions. Like, I feel like a lot of people are being judged by shit. Like, a lot of people, you feel like people are gonna judge you. You don't think that people see your career for what it really is. It's kind of like, I feel like somebody just sees you as somebody who's like, somebody is judging you for something, like judging you sexually, or it's kind of like maybe you got exposed for something, like maybe people don't understand what happened. If you're a celebrity, I feel like something is coming out in the news about you. It's like it don't matter what you're doing. If you selling pussy, if you a stripper and motherfucker, I feel like somebody daddy walked in on them at the strip club or something, and it's just kind of like, people can't judge you. If you don't judge yourself, if you don't cast judgment towards yourself, the judgment won't be accepted or received by other people. It's kind of like, I can tell that you're getting it. If something was exposed about you, if motherfuckers out here telling your secrets and telling your business, for some reason, if y'all, goddamn Zoe and B. Simone, they did a, That's Your Story, and they was like, the girl, it was like a little girl, she was like 8 or 9. She was wearing this little boy's shirt with his name on it, and her friends had told the boy, and he was like, no, I don't want to talk to you because you're crazy. I don't know why I got a vision of that in my head, but I did, so maybe either B. Simone or Zoe is watching. What's up, y'all? But this is kind of like a sense of like, don't tell everybody your business, but also if you do tell people your business, you should be able to tell people your business and be able to trust the fact that it's not going to get everywhere. You know, I feel like this is a sense of like being able to just like trust God. It's kind of like you see the good in everybody, so maybe like you a little naive to people being dishonest with you, or it's a sense of kind of like maybe you so focused on the good that you tend to like not pay attention to the bad. And I feel like you shouldn't. I feel like fuck the bad. I feel like anything that happens is never bad. Like, say you did get exposed on some shit, like you was on a date with somebody that you weren't supposed to be on a date with, and paparazzi got your ass, like boom, there she goes, she on a date with Young Thug or some shit. I don't know who the fuck. Like, it's just, yeah. And then that shit get exposed, and it's like, damn, well, now you don't gotta hide no more. You don't gotta feel embarrassed, or like you don't gotta feel no type of way no more. It's like you could just be honest about the shit. So now it's a burden lifted off of you. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. For some of you guys, for you Cancers, I feel like y'all are getting a blessing in disguise. For you Sagittarius, I feel like you guys are moving towards healing. And then for you Aries watching, I feel like y'all are needing to like relate some problems in your life back to intimacy issues. Or maybe some of your intimacy issues are relating back to old past relationships with family. I'm also hearing that like maybe your family didn't grow up with a lot of money, and it's kind of like maybe you had to get it how you live all your life, and people judge you for it. People judge you for the fact that you got it out the mud. People judge you for the fact that maybe your clothes are a little raggedy, you got holes in your drawers or something like that. You bend down, you got a little hole peeking out or something, like you got holes in your socks. You go to somebody's house, they want you to take your shoes off. It's kind of, I feel like a lot of embarrassment, but I also feel like it happened like 2 to 3 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. Like, I feel like it's like past pain that's being re-brought up so that it can be analyzed, so that you guys can talk about it and think about it. I also just kind of feel like this is you looking at yourself in the mirror and appreciating yourself for the assets that you do have. You know, changing your perception about what you have. It's kind of like, who says that I'm in lack? You know, who says that I don't have enough money to take a trip? I feel like this is you healing yourself enough to know that you do deserve to manifest a trip. You do deserve to manifest a good relationship and good intimacy. You know, this is you looking at yourself in the mirror, finding that balance. Finding that, I feel like somebody doing like a shake weight, or somebody is doing something where like they're working out. I'm seeing like dumbbells. It's kind of just like somebody is wanting to like get their body together. Somebody's doing yoga. I'm also hearing Libra, the balancing scales, karmic scales. Like, I feel like somebody needs to balance out the karmic scales. Somebody needs to talk to somebody about something. I'm hearing speak your mind. She got a pretty pussy, call it pink, cause a nigga fell in love with it. Maybe your pussy on the internet, like maybe people seeing you, but it's just kind of like she got a, like, it's kind of like Milk Marie. It's kind of like people are seeing you as like a sex god. People, maybe you are a tantric healer. It's like you are on go. Maybe you just out here dating. Maybe you out here kicking it. Maybe you out here fucking shit. I don't know. I don't judge. But it's kind of like, I feel like you changing your perception. It's kind of like, if you know that you have knowledge of self, if you know that you love yourself, the assets is going to come. The money is going to come. The abundance is going to come. There's not going to be any embarrassment. There's a sense of kind of like, there's no embarrassment, Cancer. If you are a Cancer, I don't feel like you embarrassed at all, sis. You just got your eyes closed to the bullshit. I just heard Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. If you are a Sagittarius, you turning your back on the shit. It's kind of like you real flighty. It's just like you will run away from a situation real quick. I feel like be aware of being like passive aggressive and kind of just like, you know, because I'm very passive aggressive. 33, thank you, Ascendant Master. As a Cancer, it's kind of like, I don't really want to create conflict, bitch. I don't really want to fight you, but at the same time, you finna know that I'm upset. You know, like, I'm going to kill your ass with kindness. That's my way of being passive-aggressive. And it's kind of like maybe somebody is needing to heal the craters that has been created, you know, within their life. It's kind of like craters are created by, like, collision. So it's kind of like when things happen, when things collide, when two things don't necessarily mesh well, I kind of feel like it creates tension, and tension creates pressure, and pressure kind of creates things to like become concaved and like caved in. So I feel like there's a sense of kind of like needing to like fold yourself out, needing to like unbend yourself, unwind. I feel like wind down, get you some wine, maybe go get you a massage. I feel like somebody for sure needs to go to like a spa. But yeah, it's a sense of kind of like needing to relax your mind, your body. I feel like somebody just needs time. Somebody needs time and space. It's kind of like maybe you need to stop being on go so much, you know. Stop being so available to everybody and kind of just sit yourself down with a stargazer. Set your sights higher. You know, this is you paying attention to your spirit guides, paying attention to your Ascendant Masters, like no longer just looking at what's happening right here in front of you and actually seeing the bigger picture of what God has for you. With the stargazer here, I definitely feel like you're connecting. You staying up late at night, you connecting with your ancestors, and I don't mean like your ancestors that are here. I mean your galactic ancestors from whatever star seed. 1212, thank you, Ascendant Masters. 1239, thank you, Ascendant Masters. 707 on my stuff, thank you, Ascendant Masters. You are literally getting communication from aliens. That's not gonna resonate with everybody. Everybody not gonna feel that part. But listen, if you are Aries, then you are the first. They are coming to you first. They are coming to communicate with you first, honey. Aries is my ascendant sign. It's my rising. 1233. Thank you, Ascendant Masters. Okay, I feel like somebody is like literally like looking up at the skies, kind of like stop looking at what the fuck is going on right here, because this is only a small portion of what the fuck we have to show you. Like, pay attention. You know, with the Earth Guardian, this is like staying grounded. This is root chakra. You know, I also just heard sacral. So this is somebody needs to ground themselves when it comes to sex, needing to be disciplined when it comes to their body, needing to be disciplined when it comes to who you let around you in your space. Like I said, who you bumping elbows with. You know, definitely check out the Aquarius reading that I did. But this is kind of, to me, is like fishing. This is like, if you seek knowledge, you will never have to ask for anything. Like, okay, if I ask God for knowledge, I'm never going to have to ask him how to give me food, because I know how to catch my own food. You know, this is kind of like a hook, a fish hook or something. It's kind of like I'm seeing, like, you know, when somebody like cleaning out a tank or something like that. Somebody could have just got a fish, or somebody could be like, I said somebody could have just got a fish, and I was thinking that this girl I watched on here on YouTube called Bree was watching this, and then it paused. So maybe she is. If you are, sis, hey, leave a comment down below if you watching, sis. Like, give me confirmation, okay? But anyway, yeah, but this also to me is symbolizing like heart chakra. It's kind of like you gonna look over these bitches like terms and conditions. Everybody always look over the terms and conditions. Don't nobody ever read that shit. So I feel like it's like you choosing not to read certain people. You choosing not to work certain hours. You're choosing to love yourself. It's kind of like you stand grounded. You stand 10 toes down. If motherfuckers coming to you trying to say that you're not a good business person and that you have bad business practices and shit, I feel like this is you needing to stay confident. If you cut a motherfucker off, this is you not feeling guilty or bad just because you cut their ass off. God guided you to cut them off. I feel like any decisions that you make this week, you need to be proud of them. 33, thank you, Ascendant Masters. This is you standing up for yourself, staying grounded and being like, look, bitch, I'm standing 10 toes down. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, this is like you being rooted and grounded and being like, look, ain't nobody finna move me, bitch. Like, you're not pushing shit. You're not moving shit. This what the fuck I'm doing. This what the fuck I got going on. Direction, guardian. Like, this is you choosing your path, choosing your direction, not even choosing it, just allowing God to choose it for you, allowing God to kind of like show you what it is that's for you, allowing God to show you who is in your path, who's supposed to be in your path. And with this eagle card here, I feel like this is setting your vision, setting your sights on something. I'm also hearing like a wild boar. A wild boar. What is a boar? Is that a pig? A hog. Okay, so this is kind of like a fame hog. I feel like this is feeling like somebody is like taking over, or feeling like your name is being like looked at in the wrong way. I feel like somebody feels like something is being taken away from them. And it's kind of like, choose your path. Like, love yourself and let yourself be loved. You don't have to look at this as something bad. You can look at this as your name getting out there more, you know, fruits of your labor. You know, this is everything that you wanted. This is everything that you wanted finally coming into fruition once you choose your direction. Once you choose to not be embarrassed. Once you choose to look at yourself in the mirror and you choose to relate to others. You choose to look at the experiences that you have been through, and you choose to be like, look, well, now motherfuckers can relate to me. Now I can sympathize with people, and I can have compassion for others. You know, this is you loving yourself and others, reaping the fruits of your labor. This is literally the Empress in this deck. You know, I used to think it was the Mother Earth because, you know, she's obviously pregnant in the card, but this is literally enjoy growth and reap rewards. This is birth. You know, reap the riches of your rewards. Like, you know, this is like enjoying growth, your belly getting bigger, like giving birth to new dreams, new goals, like setting your sights a little bit higher, like setting your standards a little bit higher, wanting to do more than you wanted to do last week, wanting to be better than you were last week. You know, it's a sense of kind of like needing to move mountains, realizing that you can move mountains. I don't remember what I was watching, but they mentioned something about mountains and how as your problems build up, like they become mountains, something that you can get over. But also how I'm seeing it is like, instead of getting over those mountains, like be like water, go with the flow and move through the current, move with the current, you know, go with the flow. Like, you can't move a mountain, but the water tends to go around it. It tends to find its own pathway. It chooses its own direction instead of hurting itself by trying to do something that doesn't align with the mountain. It figures out a way to kind of like be one with the mountain, to go with the flow of the mountain. You know, this is you, again, standing your ground. Is that what they say? Yes, stand your ground. Like, you are a mountain, you shall not be moved. This is you standing 10 toes down and not letting no motherfucker stop your shine, stop what the fuck you got going on. This is you being 100% authentic and in your bag, you know? Feather, I've been seeing so many feathers lately. I feel like your guardian angels are around you, letting you know, like, every single time something happens, every single time that you get discouraged, every single time you manifest money, every single time you think about money, or every single time you think negatively or anything like that, I feel like God is going to send you some type of signal. This is paying attention to the signals, paying attention to, I feel like somebody is driving on the highway. You need to pay attention to the road signs. I'm also hearing, like, pay attention to, like, parking signs and parking meters and stuff like that. And god damn it. And definitely pay your parking meters this week, like if you go to them all or anything, because I'm seeing somebody's car getting towed. So be mindful of that. But with the air guardian here, it's like shift your perception with the perception card here. This is like, stop seeing things as bad. Understand that God has your back. Understand that your third eye has been opened. You have been awakened with the triangle. If you have been seeing a lot of triangles, understand that that means you are balanced, mind, body, and soul, that you have hit the Trinity. You know, I'm hearing like a trifecta. This is you, like, having that third eye open, also having that heart chakra open, while also opening yourself up to that root chakra, having yourself to be grounded, having yourself to be balanced within your emotions, within your mental state. You know, I feel like this is a sense of kind of like needing to love on yourself a little bit more, but also kind of like respect what your process is. I don't know why I just put all of these cards away, because I really didn't mean to. So let's see. Who is this for? This is for Aries. Alright, Aries. Let's see what's going on. I'm not going to use these ones. We just going to use these and just get like 3 or 4 cards. And then we're going to go ahead and end it off because I have a reading at 1. Alright, this is different flavors, like different options with the 7 of Swords, like lies and deceptions. The 7 and the 7, right? So this is like leaving deceptive relationships, leaving lies, leaving behind things that people have told you about yourself. A King of Wands, somebody who was only passionate about sex with you. Don't allow people who weren't really there for a long time to tell you about you, to tell you things about you, like, oh, you love too much, or you cry, baby, you cry too much, you're too emotional. Like, bitch, fuck you, ho. With the Hierophant, with the Emperor, and the Knight of Pentacles, right? So this is like learning your lessons. This is being in your very masculine energy. Like, this is like you, I feel like you in your masculine energy because you don't want to be taken advantage of. You know, this is like business deals. This is also, this can be read as 2 different ways. It could be like healing from a relationship with the Emperor. Healing so much that you're finally ready to like move forward. But yeah, this is kind of like voyaging towards a new love, or voyaging to, I make empowered choices. For some reason, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is somebody who just like didn't shed light on you when they should have. Because if you look at this kind of looks like one of those like spotlights. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like I deserve financial security. Maybe the reason why you're not with somebody is because they don't have financial security. Or this could be you, Aries. It could be the fact that you don't have financial stability, and that's why it's like that girl is a real crowd pleaser. Like, maybe this person sees you as somebody who's in the public eye and you're a crowd pleaser, and maybe that's why they don't want to come forward towards you. Maybe they just see money as currency, as like how to buy love, and that's not what it is. I also feel like somebody could be meeting race rumor. Somebody, this could be Chrissy. Chrissy, if you watching, shout out. But yeah, this could just be like meeting famous people. This could be meeting a man who is in a position to lift you up, and I don't even mean like romantically. 2 of Wands, this could be like a business choice, a business decision. But I also feel like this could be somebody with the Magician here who manifested you, who has this cloak of secrecy on. Somebody being secretive, watching you, with the Citrine card here. Alright, them last 2 cards is the last 2 that I'm going to take. They just fell on the floor. Get you somebody that can do both. So get you somebody that's beautiful, but that's also spiritual, that has sex appeal. 4949, thank you, Cinemasters. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody feels like it's their responsibility to tell you about something. To tell you about something? I don't know. Okay, what's this Ace of Swords about with the 10 of Wands? Ace of Swords with the 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles with the Moon. Okay, so I feel like somebody been lying about their finances for sure. Because this is, I deserve financial security, and he didn't come up as a king. So I feel like this person is manifesting being an emperor. They're manifesting like to learn some kind of lessons. They're manifesting to learn you, how you move, how you do what you do. But I feel like there's a sense of like there's somebody who is left out in the cold. Somebody who is missing a pentacle to their stability. And it doesn't have to be financial. They could be financially stable, but the lie is that they're not emotionally stable. They're not physically, mentally. They could have an illness or ailment or something like that. It could be anything, but I do want to clarify this Moon card here one time for the one time for the one time. Alright, it's 1250 equal 8, abundance. So somebody could have somebody pregnant. As soon as I said somebody could have somebody pregnant, the B card right here. If y'all didn't know, bees symbolize fertility. Hard work is rewarded with responsibility and a sweetness that is shared. Somebody could feel left out in the cold by somebody that they want to have a child with. Or somebody could see you as a really good mother, but they feel like you left them out in the cold. Right? With, at the bottom of the deck, the Crab, the Cancer, which we have out here. Show your emotions and regenerate love. I feel like there's a sense of kind of like somebody wants to show you their emotions so that y'all can have a baby together, so that y'all can regenerate love. But I feel like it's just not really going as planned. Let's see one more time. Why is the Moon card here? This is my last card. Why is the Moon card here? discernment before a passionate encounter leads to the magic of love. So this is using your discernment when it comes to sleeping with somebody, when it comes to being in a relationship with them. It means asking the questions that you need to ask, using your discernment, not really moving too quickly. But it also says that discernment before a passionate encounter leads to the magic of love. So this is saying that if you use your discernment and you put your foot down and you stay grounded in what it is that you want and what it is that you're manifesting, you stay committed to the responsibility of what you want, and you speak to motherfuckers about what you want, and you don't allow yourself to fall on a back burner for anybody, that's how you will manifest this magical love. That's how you will get this love that you want, that you deserve, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys could cash at me at money_Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. All right, y'all? I'm out of here.